Let's go! Let's go! Awesome to see this great movement from Clover Health today. Right now, we are up. We are so far up today, 4.72% with a 0.56% here in the after hours. Clover Health is one of the stocks, again, that I've been following for a long time, and today's movements was amazing to see, and so amazing, in fact, that we're going to jump right into this. So, previous days, we saw huge walls, 450,000, 500,000 up at $8.65. But today it was not like that. There was no walls, and this stock just became a little bit of a runner. Okay, so take a look. First, let's take a look at the movement opening up at $8.47. Again, something that, a really good amount, still a good buy area for me. I did buy some shares today as well. And we started off the day pretty regular, So a little bit of a dip. $8.43 was the intraday low, but then we got some big movements coming in, starting right around 10 o'clock. Right around 10 a.m., we saw a jump from $8.50 all the way up to $8.78. It pulled back a little bit, and then we started running. We started running and going above that volume-weighted average price and reaching the intraday high above $9 at $9.09. Let's take a look at this real quick. Let's take a look at this run real quick. So we went all the way up 6.48% in a span of what? With a span of, let's see, 10, 50, within a span of basically 2 hours, we went up that much percent. So, you take a look at, again, these huge movements that we see in this stock, and you get excited. You get excited because what you've been talking about, basically what we've been talking about for the last couple of months, is starting to come to fruition. We're about to see big gains, hopefully, on the stock going forward, especially since we don't have big walls, and that was just crazy. Seeing huge 450,000, those should be on the dark pool. But basically, when you see big movements like this, you get excited. For the rest of the day, we again stayed above that volume-weighted average price, but what did I say earlier in the week? I said, hey, we're going to get above 9. Sure enough, whoop, there we go, above 9 at one point in the day. So hopefully we get above there, and in the after hours, we're at $8.93. So again, doing really, really well. So overall, a very, very happy day to be involved with this stock, and a huge amount of my money is in this. So I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The volume of the day was a lot more than the previous day at 25.91 million versus the average of 56. So again, still pulling down the average as days continue. But, you take a look at this and you're just really happy, right? We see big movements like this. Again, hope to even see bigger movements and continue to break that $9 and get way past it. I want to get past $9 and just continue on going upward. So hopefully we will see that in the upcoming days. In the order flow, we did see a lot more inflow than outflow for large scale orders today, kind of like breaking the trend a little bit. 0.65 million for inflow for large scale orders compared to outflow. So again, great information to see about this stock. But that's not it, right? That's not it. We got to take a look. We got to take a step back and take a look at this stock, because one could say that we broke through a cup and handle formation that we had here. Okay, you can imagine that this is the cup. I can't draw a little dip, but I can draw straight lines. So I'm still trying to figure that out. But you can imagine here we got the cup right here. We got the handle, a little bit of TA, a little bit of technical analysis, and there is that breakout for today. Okay, that little bit of breakout that we saw out of that formation. Definitely very bullish, low volume preceding today. We got a little bit more volume, almost double the previous day in terms of volume for this stock. So again, we are hopefully breaking out of that trend and moving up and getting back to where this stock truly lies at. And, with that point in hand, of course, throughout the day, we actually saw some interesting changes. One of the big point here on FinViz, we can actually see kind of the price targets that analysts have, and we see a new one come to the table. Citigroup resumed a resumption of it to neutral, to $10 price target to neutral, right? I think that we can definitely do better than that. I think they're being very, very conservative about their price targets. I still believe that this stock is, again, $15 to low $20s range. So hopefully we get to that price soon, because that's exactly where I would be extremely happy to see. But of course, I want to see this thing squeeze. Everyone wants to see a stock like Clover Health do extremely well and potentially squeeze in the next couple of days or even weeks. I'm fine. I'm being patient. Patience is key with something like this. But overall, if you're here for the long term, something like a squeeze is a great opportunity as well. But something like that is great to see. Clover Health resumed with neutral at Citi. Say challenges outweigh opportunities. They are a little bit, they're still cautious. There's some good information that they have here on there, because saying that Citi has reestablished the coverage on Clover Health investments with a neutral recommendation, arguing that the challenges faced by management override the potential tailwind. So again, they're kind of just on the fence, just trying to wade through the waters essentially on this. But overall, again, I'm just happy to see that there's a higher price target than what we have now for this stock, and hopefully we get a continuation of changes. Especially, I want to see Bank of America. Switch around, right? Switch and go back to $15 like you were earlier in the year in May. Earlier than May, they were at $15 for this, moved down to $9, and I totally think that was wrong. I think that they were just going with the crowd, and we really got to rethink what the actual price target should be for the year. At the end of the day, though, like do these actually matter? Do the price targets actually matter? To a certain extent, yes, but at the same time, should you be relying on them to make decisions? Probably not. There's a lot of big things. People say, oh, the price target's XYZ, and they're totally wrong about it. So again, this is just nice to see that the people that do rely on it, if you do believe in it, that's just great information to see. I want to be transparent about that. So great news for the day. And let's take a look at number 2, right? Obviously, number 2 is taking a look at, Reddit sentiment over the last 24 hours. What are the trending stocks on Reddit? And number 4 is Clover Health. We jumped like crazy. People can see again that this is a momentum play. This is going to be something that hopefully is going to be really big really soon, because I'm already in it. I'm already deep into it, been deep into it even before the first squeeze that happened. And again, very high conviction for this stocks. Number 4, Clover Health. And preceding it would be S&P 500, GameStop, Alibaba. After it is going to be AMC. You gotta have AMC as well as DocuSign and other stocks as well. So looking at it, Clover Health doing really well up on there, moving up 17 spots. Take a look at this. Up, put, some are saying puts, calls, other words, like, spy, more, good, why, wish, buy, moon, next time, right? So you take a look at all those, and overall the sentiment's pretty good, 65%, but a lot of the nearby words are again very positive. Moon, I really want to see this go to the moon, and I think that today definitely is hopefully a very good indicator to see that. So hopefully we see those big movements even tomorrow, because again, options for tomorrow. Taking a look at tomorrow right now, we are in $8.93 in the after hour. So we're 7 cents away from hitting another strike price, another option call, $9 with 17,146 open interest for this. So that is a great amount, and I think that we have very high at this after hours 7 cents. 7 cents is going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle tomorrow, but hopefully we see those big movements in order to push it, make it in the money. Right now, it's out of the money. The blue is in the money here on this page, right? But right now it's out of the money, but hopefully we get there. But regardless, we're way above the maximum pain of $8.50. So we're way above that price point, as we can see here on this website. So again, the more the price moves up, the more they have to buy a little bit more shares in order to make sure that if it does move up and people want to exercise them, they have the shares available to do that, right? And so we will see hopefully that happen, and maybe again we can start having a run up tomorrow. I would love to see this move up as early as tomorrow. So hopefully we see that happen. But depends. It depends. We got these big walls. Sometimes, this week I tweeted about it. Check out my Twitter. It's right above me. See it, right? But I tweeted about the big walls. We see 450,000 people wanted to keep this stock down, but they removed it today. So it is a lot of big, people in there trying to slow us down, trying to take us out of it, and trying to discourage people to get into this, or buy them a little bit more time to get that money going so they can get into the stock even more. That's my opinion on it. So we'll see what happens as this week progresses. In terms of dark pool data, today 56.69%, a huge percentage. We have seen it go up to 60% plus in the past. And again, there's a lot of volume, 14.75 million in the dark pool for just today. That's even more than overall volume the previous day. So again, got to look at the bigger picture, got to look at the bigger money in play. A big increase of 4.72 during the day alone. So that's huge, right? People say, oh, I really want, my stocks to move up, average out 10 to 15 or something like that percent per year, right? Basically, I want to beat the S&P 500, and 4.72% in one day, especially if your money is in the $8 and low $8 range. Hey, you're doing great. And remember, under $8 for me was a big super buy area, and I still believe in that. Super buy under 8 to 10, still a good buy range in my opinion currently. So we will see this, and I'll continue to buy in those ranges, of course. So overall, you see this, you get really excited to see this great information that we have on this stock. But take a look at this. Why Clover Health could be setting up to pummel shorts again. We saw that in June. We pummeled the shorts then. Why could we be setting up to pummel the shorts? A lot of people have really good sentiment on this. I believe I even saw Eeyore, and I posted it on my Twitter the previous day, of him being on the news, potentially saying, Clover Health, Workhorse, other stocks are great squeeze potential stocks. So again, there's a lot of good sentiment, about these stocks that we're in, especially Clover Health. But it says here that Clover Health stock attempted to burst through an upper resistant level at the $9.09 mark, but rejected the level and wicked from it. The stock market has attempted to break above the level on 3 separate occasions over the past 8 trading days, but failed. So Clover Health had an average volume Thursday. However, the indicating interest has returned to the stock. By the afternoon, 22.111 million shares of Clover Health have traded hands compared to the average 10-day volume of 18.85 million. So, and again, with that plus Reddit and the sentiment, overall, again, showing big increases. In June, rising volume in Clover Health preceded a massive short squeeze that propelled the stock up 221% to an all-time high of $28.85 over the course of just 3 trading days. That's a very short amount of time. It gives you time to get in, take some profit, and keep on investing in a great growth company like Clover Health. So overall, I'll put this in the chat as well, but the big one that I want to point out here is they're about options, okay? So it says on Thursday, option traders piled in and purchased 315,000 in bullish Clover Health contracts. Most of the traders chose the strike price of $10 and a January 21st expiry, but one trader paid $25,393 for 379 calls with a whopping 25 strike expiring February 8th. That's not too far away. Right now we're in September, October, November, December, January, February. I am willing to wait if we can get to that level. That is awesome. So why it's important: when a sweep order occurs, it indicates the trader wanted to get into a position quickly and is anticipating an imminent large move in stock price. A sweeper pays a market price for the call or put option instead of placing a bid, which sweeps the order books of multiple exchanges to fill the order immediately. Okay, so really wanting to get that through. These types of option orders are usually made by institutions, and retail investors can find watching for sweepers useful because it indicates smart money has entered into a position. And hey, I am always happy to hear stuff like that, because when I hear smart money has entered this, that makes it an indicator that maybe other people can follow over time. So again, let's hope that trend continues, okay? But let's take a look next at short shares availability. Right now, we got 1 million shares available, and we also have short borrow fee rate at 1.69%. So again, pretty low. 1 to 3% is what I want to see in general, because that's the same that we saw last time when this stock shot up to $28.85. So, overall, great information to see. And if you're liking this video so far, please smash that like button for me. It really does help, by the way. And also subscribe and ring the bell so you can get notifications on my upcoming videos. I want to continue to bring these great videos out to you. So please make sure to do that. And hey, let's get going on some Clover Health short interest data. Right now for the day, we're at 15.33% for short interest percentage of the free float. So again, pretty high up there. The short interest did change 1.92% down, with a cost to borrow average between 2.94 and 3.91%. So again, in the middle of those two, and still pretty good amount. We're going to see that happen. Right now, the days to cover, 0.86 days, utilization 90.88%. So again, great to see that. Great to see that information. Still high, still pretty high utilization, 90%. So we will see if that data comes to fruition, if that basically that we want to see a little bit higher short interest percentage of the free float. So hopefully we can get to that point very, very soon. But last but not least, we're going to take a look at this meme, because this was from yesterday. I so believe that this is, whoever read Suspicious Piglet 1624 said, come on, do something. And guess what? It did. So, hey, I appreciate you poking that stick. It's great to have a community like we do about Clover Health here on the subreddit. Right now, we have 43.2 thousand members strong. So definitely be a part of that. Be a part of the Discord. And, one of the best things that I like about this stock is really seeing the unpredictability of it. But at the same time, your conviction is high. If you know the due diligence, if you know like where you want to see something like this go, and you believe in the information, like, for example, I made the video, a mother of all due diligence video in the past. Take a look at that. I'll put that in the card somewhere up there, right? But you take a look at this overall, and it's really just a good stock, right? It really is just a good company that I truly believe in. I truly believe in what they can do. I truly believe how they can really change the entire healthcare industry and change even your experience later on in life, on Medicare, right, in general, right? So hopefully we see this company really thrive, because I really want that to happen, especially because I'm heavily invested in it. So hopefully we see that over the next couple of days, see the stock increase in price. And last but not least, of course, I use Webull. If you haven't checked out the Webull app, there's a link in the description where you can get 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300. Who doesn't like free stocks? You can sell those stocks and use them for any favorite stock that you have. I know that I do. It definitely helps out the channel. And you can deposit any amount of money, over 1 cent, essentially 1 cent at the very least, to get into that, get the free stocks. And hopefully let me know if you did that. And if you got some free stocks, I really do hope that you max out on what you get. So hopefully you get that as well. So let me know, as well in the comment section. But overall, I hope you have a fantastic trading day tomorrow, and we will hopefully see again above 9. That'd be awesome. So hope you have a fantastic trading day tomorrow, you lucky traders. Take care. Bye-bye.